Hi guys, welcome to today's video. I hope you all have been good and had some fantastic days. Guys, for today's video, we are once not going to go on NBA 2K make a rebuild. I want to take a break from that, but we do have one more team to rebuild until we go through all 30 teams, so very excited about that. And yeah, for today's video we're going on NBA Bleacher Report and have a look at an article written by Eric Pincus on October 3rd, so a couple of days ago. 10 NBA offseason moves that could go horribly wrong. I have not read the article yet, so let's go through it together, guys. If you want to show some love, I would really be very happy if you could leave me a like, and yeah, maybe subscribe to my channel if you don't want to miss any basketball related stuff. I try to upload like 3 videos a week at least, maybe sometimes 4. It always depends on my work schedule, but that's the goal. And yeah, so just really excited about the new season to start as well. Can't wait. I miss watching basketball so much. And let's jump right into the article. So we have Karl-Anthony Towns on the front page, so they start with honorable mentions. So 10 offseason moves that could go terribly wrong. So they said after a foot injury was 90 million for Patrick Williams the right price. The Chicago Bulls could regret that pretty quickly. I mean, yeah, I guess if you are if he's going to be hurt, right? Like if he plays, I think it's going to be fine because he's still a young player and it's going to be okay. But if he gets hurt, then, and he does have some injury problems in history, so yeah, it's a gamble. But I'm just glad I didn't give him more than 100 million, because that would be definitely an overpay. 90 million is a lot as well, but the Bulls in the situations they didn't have so much chances to get a deal done with him. So we will see. Similar, Obi Toppin's 4-year deal. I don't know why he gets so much hate for it. I really like Obi Toppin in a Pacers uniform. He's one of the more athletic guys for them, and he is just like a high jumper. He's very fast, very quick, and he just fits it perfectly next to Tyrese Halliburton. And he also can shoot the 3 nowadays, so I just don't really know where all this hate is coming from. I think he's going to prove a lot of doubters wrong, to be honest. So yeah, those 2 guys. So let's see. Timberwolves trading Karl-Anthony Towns. I mean, it's kind of sad, like he was just the face of their franchise. Of course, Anthony Edwards taking over that spot from him probably last year. But still, man, I wish they could have accomplished a little bit more. Last year I watched a lot of Timberwolves games, and I really enjoyed watching it because they were so strong. Him and Rudy Gobert looked very, very good together. Like Rudy had definitely he came back strong last year, and the fit with him and Cat was good. Of course, in the playoffs he struggled, but still, I don't know, man. I thought the Knicks won this trade. Julius Randle is alright, but Dante DiVincenzo on the other side is, he's very good for the Timberwolves. So I like actually DiVincenzo more than Julius Randle, but yeah, the Timberwolves, I agree, would have been better with Karl-Anthony Towns. Of course, there's some money problems in there as well, so that's also a big reason. I think the Timberwolves have to pay him, Julius Randle, 20 million less than Karl-Anthony Towns, so I think that's a big part of it. But just from a basketball perspective, I think it's going to backfire on them, because the Timberwolves were very good last year. They almost went to the conference finals in my opinion. And yeah, anyway, I agree with this one. Mavericks invest in Klay Thompson. I don't know, man. He is championship proven. He has a lot of experience. He is 34 years of age, so that is a problem. He did have some injury problems, so I see all those arguments. And also a strong one is losing Derrick Jones Jr. to bring him in. But like Luka and Kyrie Irving, they're going to be handling the ball so much, and he's going to be open a lot of times, man. And I'm sure he still got it, man. He's one of the best shooters in NBA history, so maybe you squeeze 1 or 2 more good years out of him. Probably this year as a starter, next year probably as a 6th man off the bench, I imagine. And let's just pray and hope he can stay healthy, because this team is going to be a lot of fun to watch, man. Derek Lively, also a great passer. It's going to be fun, man. It's going to be a lot of fun. So next team up, Lakers in action. It was surprising, yeah, because there were so many trade talks with Rui, Vanderbilt, Gabe Vincent, and all those guys, the draft picks, of course. But yeah, they really stayed inactive. I think they did sign. Who is it? Was it Max Lewis or what's his name? I forgot. Anyway, like a young player. I forgot his name. They don't say it here. But yeah, they gave up one contract or two contracts. They brought in Bronny James and Dalton Knecht. So I think they're putting a lot of pressure on Dalton Knecht. Like if you listen to JJ Redick and Rob Pelinka and all those guys involved, I'm sometimes worried that they put too much pressure on him because he was a great shooter, a great scorer at college, but the NBA is a different league, man, and he does look skinny. I don't know if his body is ready yet. Yeah. And you know, the Lakers, they have some 3-point shooting problems, so once he's on the floor, I'm sure that the opposite team is going to focus on closing out on him on the 3-point line. So I'm really not too positive about Dalton Knecht making a huge impact on his first year. I know a lot of people say different stuff, but it's just my opinion. Let me know what you think, guys, in the comment section. And besides that, I mean, LeBron at the Olympics, we saw what he can still do. Amazing stuff there. AD, if he stays healthy, I mean, he has to win Defensive Player of the Year at some point. Probably this year is his time. And after that one, Wemby is just going to take home the award like yearly, I imagine. Alright, so Pelicans give up Lakers 2025 first round pick. Was that in the DeJounte Murray trade, I imagine? Yeah, it was. So that Laker pick is going to the Atlanta Hawks 2025, so it's next year. I mean, this season pretty much. I don't know. Do you think the Lakers are going to be that bad with AD and LeBron on the roster? We don't know about JJ, what he can do, JJ Redick, the new head coach. So it's definitely going to be a surprise, but it's still the Lakers. So the Lakers, they will not be hesitate to make a move at the trade deadline. Rob Pelinka already said that those draft picks, I think 2028 or 2029 or something, they are willing to trade that. So I'm not sure if the Lakers are going to be that bad, you know. But Pelicans bringing in DeJounte Murray, interesting. I hope this can work out now because I want him to find a home. And yeah, the Pelicans are a very interesting team with Ingram, Missy, Zion, Murray, CJ. They definitely need some big man help, but interesting, man. If they're all healthy, Trey Murphy especially too, but they have too many players that they play kind of the same basketball and the same position. They have the same height, all this stuff. They're just kind of all the same, those good players. Herb Jones you can throw in there as well, Nashi Marshall, but he left now for the Mavs, of course. But they're all kind of the same players. You just want that big man. Get a Jared Allen, somebody like that. That would be amazing. Anyway, let's go on to the next one. Kings give up swap to move Barnes. Part of the Sacramento Kings, the DeMar DeRozan trade included the extra step of sending Harrison Barnes to the Spurs. In that move, the Kings gave up an unprotected first-round pick swap in 2031. Oh, I didn't even know that. I thought it was without any picks. Oh, wow. So, yeah, I completely forgot about it or never read about it. So, yeah. I thought it was just like a couple of seconds or something like that, but alright, but the Kings are going all in, and Harrison Barnes, I know that he means a lot to the Kings organization, Sacramento community, and he's a great leader and all that, championship winner, but you know, it was time to move on. Like he didn't have that impact anymore. And I'm sure the Kings are happy with this trade. DeMar DeRozan on the other side, I really can't see his fit in the Kings. I don't know, man. I think the Kings are going to suck once again. Like not really bad. Like they're still going to make the playoffs, but you know, I don't know. This is kind of their all-in move, right? Bringing in DeRozan next to Sabonis and Fox and Murray and Malik Monk. I don't think it's good enough to win a championship or even go to the conference finals. In my opinion, I don't know what do you guys think. Let me know in the comments section. So next one, Raptors pick up Bruce Brown Jr.'s option. That was also a surprise because the Raptors are going into a rebuild, and I was sure that there's going to be some interest in him from other teams. but I'm sure, yeah, they're going to make a trade. So, yeah, most likely we will see him be moved. Maybe they can snag a couple of second round picks for him. So because he only has one more year of a contract, so they won't get any too crazy packets, and he's not a superstar, but very solid player. I would love him to go back to Denver. So Nuggets don't pay Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. So talking about the Nuggets, yeah, they lost last year. This guy here, Bruce Brown, and this year they lost KCP, and the team is just getting worse. I mean, I don't think they can do much about it because they're paying Michael Porter Jr. all that money, Jamal Murray, Nikola Jokic. So they do. I don't think it's really their fault because they just can't afford any other player. So I'm not too mad at it, but yeah, they're just getting worse. It's sad to see, man. I hope Jokic can win another championship, man. He's one of the more fun players to watch. He can do so many things perfectly, like those passing abilities. I mean, we don't need to talk about it, but yeah, it would be nice if he could win another championship, in my opinion. Next one up, big long extensions above market value. So who are they talking about? Jamal Murray, a max extension, 4 years, 207 million. That's exactly what I was talking. So you're taking Jamal Murray, who is a great player and a franchise star and everything that, but the Olympics look terrible, man. Last year was not a strong one. He has injury problems, and that also means you can't sign like all those important players like KCP, Bruce Brown, those kind of players. You know, like they are very very important to the team, right? So who else do they have? Celtics with Tatum, I think a 300 million deal. I mean, it's just disgusting how much money they make. I love basketball. They should be paid a lot, but not that much, man. There's so many problems in this world, and so many people who don't even have a home to sleep, or they don't even have enough food or water to drink. And then those players, they just make too much money, man. Nobody in the world needs that much money. So I really think there should be like at some line where it says you should make a lot of money for, like you can make like 20 million a year. Like who's going to spend all that money anyway, right? And like other people, they really need that. So, but let's not talk about that. But anyway, Jason Tatum, yeah, crazy amount of money. My Pistons, Kate Cunningham. I mean, what else do you want to do? I think you have to give him the keys of your franchise. There's not much else there. You don't even know the Jaden Ivey situation. You don't know Jalen Duran, what is going to happen with his defense and everything. So, yeah, no other option in my opinion. The Magic with Franz Wagner. I mean, Franz has shown in the German national team that he can be a leader and he can carry a team. But the play together with Paolo Banchero is going to be interesting in the future because they're a number one and number two guy. And maybe Franz just needs a team where he can actually be the number one guy. Like I can see him, like if he has his own team, like I don't know, man. I can see him averaging like 25, 5 and 5, like kind of like Jimmy Butler, right? And the Cavs, Mobley, yeah, no brainer there. So, like I said, there's too much money in this game. So in my opinion, they're all overpaid, but I also understand the teams because those players you do want to hold on to. So anyway, 76ers invest in Paul George. I think this year is going to be the deal breaker. Like either they have a good deal, a good year this year, then it's definitely possible that they win a championship or go to the finals at least. But after that, this year it's going to be tough. Paul George, Joel Embiid, they can pretty much never stay healthy for a whole year, including the playoffs. So it's going to be interesting. But this year is a very important year for him. And the last one is the Rose and the right fit in Sacramento. We kind of talked about that already. I think he's going to be fine. Like he's DeMar DeRozan, he knows how to score, he knows how to play the game. But is he going to bring a championship to Sacktown? I don't think so, man. Love him, but yeah, I don't think so. Alright guys, so that's all I have for you in today's video. I hope you enjoyed it. I love you guys. Leave a like, subscribe to my channel, and peace.